Hey everyone, this is Leo Young with Impressive Reviews, episode 21. And today I'll be going over Supergirl, season 2, episode 8. And just want to make it clear, it's good to be back. Anyways, so we start off with Jimmy Olsen, and Wynn wanted to tell Kara that, Jimmy is the Guardian. And they're having a little argument of who gets to tell her. And Mon-El comes around, they're having that Thanksgiving dinner. And he's still learning about Earth's customs. So he meets with Kara's mother and gives her some compliments. So Kara's mother swings by and says, Mon-El likes you. And everyone sits around the table. People are trying to, say stuff. Alex is trying to say something important. Jimmy and Wynn are trying to say about the Guardian. But as this is going on, a breach opens up above their table. For a quick moment, meaning Cisco and Barry are trying to get into their Earth. Supergirl doesn't know this, though. Well, she has an idea, but the dinner must have ended quickly. They don't actually show it. So the next day at the DEO, they decide that the only way to figure out what Cadmus is up to is they're going to need information from Lena Luthor about her mother, who is head of Cadmus. So Kara goes down to meet her for a quote-unquote puff piece, but it falls short. Later that night, Mon-El finds himself at the alien dive bar when he spots what he believes to be John Jones. And when he follows him outside, he is attacked by Cyborg Superman. He proves no match. He pretty much gets his ass handed to him. And a poison bomb that Cyborg Superman set off in the bar goes off, killing a few or most of the aliens. Mon-El returns to the DEO, and he's then quarantined, and Supergirl is forced to stay behind with him and Martian Manhunter while Alex goes off to find out how Hank Shaw managed to make a bomb only aimed towards aliens. Lena's mother pops up in, her office, and she gives her mother a warning about Kara. And this is where we learn a little bit about the Luthor family. Lex is his mother's favorite, but Lena is her father's favorite. And if you don't know, a lot of incarnations, Lex's father is, how you would say, worse than Lex. If you've seen Smallville, you know what I'm talking about at some point. Anyways, where are we? Yes. We return to the DEO, and Kara asks, Mon-El if he likes her. And he throws it off. He's like, what? Nah, I don't want to mate with you, girl. But then he falls victim to his virus. So the Danvers mother discovers that the virus is Kryptonian, and Kara puts the pieces together and says that, Cadmus used her blood to make the virus. So she flies over to the Fortress of Solitude to find that it had been, ransacked and destroyed, and that the personal bot there is now hostile. She, of course, beats it and opens up the computer to find something called Medusa, a bioweapon that her father made to kill everyone that didn't have Kryptonian DNA. So later on, we see that Alex and her mother finally have a talk, and she knows that her daughter is gay. And she loves her daughter like a good mother would and should. And Kara opens up to John, and she's showing that she feels ashamed of her parents. Kind of a parallel thing, don't you think? And this is when the White Martian virus hits John, and it pretty much shows that he's turning into one of them. Now, Hank is breaking into L-Corp to steal a rare element that will help spread the virus through the city. This, of course, leads to a fight between Cyborg Superman and Supergirl, and him on top. And as he has her on her back, Cisco opens up another breach, drawing Henshaw's attention away long enough for Supergirl to knock him back, but of course he escapes. Supergirl goes to speak with Lena. It doesn't end well. She goes off and says, your mother's up to all this bad stuff. You need to, do something. And Kara tells the detective that, Alex tells the detective that she came out to her mother. Supergirl returns to Mon-El's side, and he finally makes his move and kisses her before, falling unconscious and leaving her without answers. Meanwhile, Lena and her mother meet, but instead of turning in her mother, Lena decides to help her and gives her the material Cadmus needs to spread the virus. With the material, Cadmus uses it to spread the virus from National City Port. Martian Manhunter, believing that this is a suicide plan and doesn't want to live as a white Martian, goes down with Kara to die. Well, not die, but fight for what he believes in. The good fight. And as this is going on, they fire the rocket, Kara goes after it, and Martian Manhunter gets into a fight with Cyborg Superman. And during the fight, John transforms into a white Martian-like beast. You know, the old, like, whenever John used, or Martian Manhunter used to turn into a Martian from the Justice League cartoons, he would turn into something giant. Well, yeah, that's it. And, well, he basically overpowers Hank for a bit, but Hank gets the upper hand somehow, because he's short or something. So the bomb still blows up, but Lena gives her mother, like, we learn that Lena gave her mother a useless version of the material, making the bomb crap. So Mon-El is healed, and it's revealed that Martian Manhunter's blood had been cured by the explosion. And Mon-El pretty much reveals that he doesn't, remember kissing Kara. Or does he? Wrapping it all up in a nice red and yellow bow, the detective shows up at Alex's place and asks her to be her girlfriend. And that made me giggle. It made me so happy. Oh, and a little side note. Cisco and Barry show up in Kara's apartment. And everybody is happy. Like, Cisco's happy to see her. Barry's happy to see her. But Cisco makes a sly remark that he and Barry are still not friends. And while that does end the episode, there was a quick, about 30-second scene where we see aliens are looking for Mon-El through the, I believe they call it the Well of Stars. If you remember from earlier in the season, the Well of Stars is basically where Mon-El's ship had been flying around for the longest time, which is why he seems so young. Anyways, I'm going to go straight into my personal thoughts, and and I'll see you in the next one. If you don't feel interested in watching that and you just want to see the review, that's great. Don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe. And a little shout out, I got a mic, which is why I sound different, and it's my first time using it again, so I may sound a little loud, and I apologize. I'll try and figure it out tomorrow. Anyways, see you in the next one. Hey everyone, welcome to Leo's Thoughts, and wow, first of all, episode 21, we made it. 15 subscribers though, but hey, it's a process, it's a curve. We'll get there. And alright, so really, there's not much I have to talk about my thoughts. First of all, Cyborg Superman's strength. He is really powerful. And yes, I know I say that about a lot of people, but normally, like, Kara and all of them can hold their ground. Every time someone comes to fight Cyborg Superman, they get it handed to them. Supergirl, Martian Manhunter, Mon-El, everybody. I guess he really does hold up to the name Superman. He's the only person who could probably fight him, and I'm really curious to see how that's going to look. But little warning, it kind of like dawned on me the reason that he doesn't look like Superman is because they're not going to bring Superman in at all. That's the sad fact about it. They're not going to, well, no, let me rephrase that. Superman is not going to be an important part. Like, think about it. He looks like Martian Manhunter, but he calls himself Cyborg Superman. So, it's not because he looks like Superman, it's because he has Superman's strength. Which is what, it's alright, I understand that. And another thing was Martian Manhunter's white Martian form. Like I said in the video, he looked gigantic, he looked big, and I was really, like I said, their Martian forms look a little too much like humans, but at the same time, it's like, when you saw the white Martian, he looked nothing like a human. He was a giant hulking beast, and I really hope they bring that back. I hope John's like, it's not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's my rage. I'd be down with that. Anyways, I just want to like make another comment about this. I am using an actual microphone this time. I am using a Boya omnidirectional lavalier microphone, and it is freaking awesome. I still need to actually figure out how to, talk into it without sounding like I'm, So, yeah. But I'm definitely going to put this in the comments to either drop your volume or something. Anyways, I hope you do enjoy. I am so excited to see the Flash and the rest of them. That is, I'm going to have so much fun tomorrow. I'm going to have so much fun on Wednesday. I'm going to have so much fun on Thursday. And wow, that one is blowing. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment if you have any issues with how I do my thing, or if you want to just give me a little thumbs up, like, if you want to, share, get your friends out there, like, help us out, and subscribe, because, being a subscriber basically tells me that you are a fan, or you at least appreciate or like what we're doing. And that's all we want to do. We want you to like it, and we want to impress you. Anyways, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Hope you have a good week. Hope you enjoy the Fortnite crossover, and I hope you stick with us for the rest of it. Anyways, again, I'm Leo Young. This is Impressive Review, episode 21, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!